Hi everybody, it's Juliet. Welcome to my live stream. This week hasn't been a normal week for me. Monday started off normal. I was only in school for periods 1 through 5 because fifth period I have English. The days are normal. But in English, I shot my right hand up in the air. I felt my throat go close up. I felt my eyes saw my tongue. I shook, and I had a seizure. er, then my teacher called the school nurse. The school nurse came to my classroom with a wheelchair, and my English teacher sent everybody else out of the classroom while taking care of her. And the school nurse called the ambulance, and and that's what I remember seeing when I woke up and I got myself onto the stretcher. And I was in my English classroom's on the second floor of my school, and the paramedics and I did go in the elevator, and the ambulance pulled up in the bus circle. And I got into the ambulance. I told the paramedics what hospital to take me to. Oh, for any school in my school district, it, there's a hospital. Doesn't matter if it's closer. There's two other hospitals closer to my school, but that's the hospital for that area. Yeah, or if any of the school nurses calls an ambulance, or a student, if the student has like a medical emergency or whatever, or they need to be taken to a hospital, that's the hospital they take me to. And the paramedic placed an IV in my arm when I was in the ambulance. They asked me what my name was, and the school nurse called my mom, and my mom got to the hospital before me. And and my teacher came in the ambulance with me. She told me that we were passing in Cole's, the pizza place, and and exactly where we are. And I didn't get put onto oxygen or anything when I got into the ambulance because I didn't stop breathing. Because I kept breathing, but I had the IV placed in my arm. And when I got to the hospital, I was taken to the children's section of the emergency room, which I made a video of on Monday. I didn't use my phone in the ambulance because one of my friends said that you're not allowed to, and plus I didn't use my phone in the ambulance. And when I got to the ambulance, I was wheeled into the hospital, and that I got onto like a hospital stretcher to get wheeled to my room, and I was wheeled to my room on the stretcher. I got into the stretcher that was in the room, um, and and that and that and that I had stickers placed on my arms. Some of them were placed on me in the ambulance, and some stickers were placed on my arms, on my stomach for an EKG. And I had like a little like bandy like thing on my finger that checks my pulse, which when I got into the ambulance was clipped to my finger. It was like a little splint thingy like for your finger, which they also did in the hospital. And that I had blood drawn from my IV. I never had an IV in me before. And I never had blood drawn from there instead of just having the needle poke into my skin. And that I had some medicine in the IV, onto a different drug for the seizure. Or it's not like the illegal drug. It's a prescription, which the doctor prescribed to me. And I had a hospital bracelet placed on my arm, but my mom took it off me on Tuesday. You know, two other times when I went to the emergency room, I left the bracelet on my arm for weeks until it got dirty. But when it got dirty, I took it off and placed it in the garbage. And that cared about me. Me, a bunch of my friends told their parents about what happened. And a bunch of my teachers cared about me, and that it wasn't a normal day on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I was supposed to go on the BOCES field trip with my school, but my mom called the school nurse at my school. Well, they have to just drive me there in the car to meet up with the school. She said no, and for me not to go to school, so that's why I stayed home on Tuesday instead of going to school. Well, and on Wednesday, it was a snow. On Wednesday, I went to school, but then there was an early dismissal. Also, I left after all classes dismissed after fourth period was over. And everyone got on their buses, went home, and and on Thursday, it was originally going to be a 2-hour delay because the school district calls every single student's house to houses to announce that it was going to be a 2-hour delay, but then the district called and changed it to a snow day, which was surprising. I still got to go places in the car. Or, I don't normally do that on snow day, but I didn't help shovel because of what happened on Monday. My mom didn't want me to help shovel the driveway, even though I normally do, but I would take a break because of the seizures, and I don't want to lose my breath. And that I was that yes, and that I still went to yoga. I got to see my friends yesterday, and I got to see the school play at my old school. Well, one of my friends was in it, and I went with one of my friends to go see it, and that today was a normal day. So I would say it was a normal school day, and that my friends, and that it was a normal school day. And my grandpa was here, was at my house game. I was sitting on my porch or to wait for me to get off the bus with his dog Muffy, and that I got. My parents don't want me staying home alone for a while because of what happened on Monday. Because God forbid I need so I called the ambulance, and so I couldn't tell them what's the matter, or that would be bad. I thought it was a dream because I asked my teacher if it was a dream, and she said no. Then I forgot what day it was, but then I remembered it was Monday. And I made this high-pitched squealing noise, squealing noise. I was going to yell for one of the adults in the room, but I couldn't say their name because I thought I had a grand mal seizure, but it wasn't like a grand mal, thank goodness. And thank God I'm okay. And I got the medical attention I needed. I wasn't scared because I had one of my teachers in the ambulance with me, and that the people in the ambulance with me, they were very nice, and they took very good care of me, especially the people at the hospital who took care of me. That at least I was able to go home the same day. And I didn't have to spend the night or spend a few days there. Thank goodness I got to go home the same day, and I got to go to Cheesecake Factory, and that I'm okay, and that I'm going to be back to my normal self. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah.